Hi, I'm AKMoonstone. Welcome back. If you all would take a moment while I clear our heart space, the music in the background is for our throats, to clear our throats. So let's begin. Woo! How is everybody doing today? Today is the 222 portal day. What's that mean? Well, obviously the number 222, is very significant here. Just like all numbers have a shadow side. 2 is the number of duality, partnerships, dark, light, male, female, the yin and the yang, right? So everyone always focuses on the positive aspects of a number, but all numbers carry a positive and a negative, just like we as humans. We live in a world of duality. We have a shadow side and we have a light side, right? North and south. Anyways, notice the synchronicities today. So remember this, not everything aligned with you is actually meant to align with you. Let me give you an example. So I got 2 job interviews. One I was totally aligned with. I felt the energy, got the spiritual chills, and the other one, well, the one that I got the spiritual chills, it's totally aligned for me. It was the first time that I actually been able to speak about myself truthfully and honestly instead of trying to hide something. Where my second interview was more for fast-paced money and it doesn't carry long-term stability, right? So then after I got these job interviews, I went outside myself and I asked my family, hey, what do you guys think? And they all came back and said, duh, it's written right on your face. It's the first one, right? Well, when you seek answers outside of yourself, that's telling the universe that you are not trusting in yourself or in your intuition, right? So I just went outside of myself. Honestly, I wanted to hear what they had to say because I wanted to see if they were okay with it, but then also at the same time, I knew I wasn't really sure, but I did know I was sure. I was just kind of going back and forth, right? But at the end of the day, I still went outside of myself to seek an answer. So now, and I'm using myself as an example, remember the universe matches your vibration. So the words that you speak matches the real you and not the illusion that you want people to hear about yourself, right? So by me doing this, I'm inviting the wrong energies into my space. So the number one energy leak that we all do is harmless complaining, venting, right? And most people would be like, well, it doesn't mean anything. Remember, your words are your will. So, and the universe matches your vibration. So I just told the universe, I don't really trust myself. So the universe is now going to, let's say if I speak ill of myself, like I think, oh my God, I'm stupid, I'm fat, I'm too skinny. Well, now I just allowed this energy, and they're gonna bring people that are judgmental to me, like negative. Like all my negative thoughts are going to be into another person there, and that's when these toxic people, I'm inviting the toxic people into my space. And by doing this small complaining or venting, this is the silent energy drainer. And not all energy drainers are people. They're not just the toxic people. It's an object. Like I was saying before in one of my other readings, say let's say I speak negative of myself a lot. Well, I now invited a person to come in that tells me you're no good, you're worthless, you're fat, you're ugly, you're too skinny. Well, then he or she gives me this gift. I bought this myself. Nobody gave this to me, but it's a crystal. They give it to me. I do not know how to cleanse it properly, so I keep it in my space in my house. Now, this little thing will siphon off my energy of the negative, right? And it'll amplify it because that's what crystals do. So and I'm not just saying just crystals do this, it's objects in your house. Say it was this. Say it's your unread mail that you leave on the counter. It's your unread emails. It's your unfinished projects. It could be a gift. It could be a piece of jewelry. It could be anything in your house. Anything that's collecting dust. You harmlessly complaining. You may think that you're just harmlessly doing it, but at the end of the day, these are the little energy drainers or little vampires that are just chilling in your household. So if your house today feels, or there's something in your house that feels heavy, cleanse it or get rid of it, throw it out. I always put a roll out. If you haven't used it in a year, or if it's just collecting dust, it's time to get rid of it. Because why would you hold on to it? By you holding on to this, and let's say I got rid of that person because he was negative or toxic, excuse me, because that person gave it to me, now I'm still holding on to their energy, which means I'm still holding on to the piece of the past or that past version of myself that I thought that was worthless or something like that of that nature. You know what I mean? So this is just food for thought, because today the energies are going to be amplified. That's what the number 2 is all about, amplifying, especially on yourself. And let's say you're these harmless little complainings that you make about yourself. You know, sometimes we are our own little worst nightmares. So the 222 is actually about flow and alignment. Now, I know a lot of people out there, especially a lot of people in the spiritual community, will say, do all these rituals quick. It's a portal. I'm going to be the first ones to tell you, do not do spiritual rituals during this portal right now. And the reason for that being is because this portal doesn't want you to talk. It wants you to allow and surrender. Why? Because your body is a transmitter. Your body is your temple. And this energy is just coming in and it's recalibrating you for your new beginning, So allow and surrender. Your hair is the antenna. So if the energy is too intense, I've been wearing a hat for the past few days because when it's too intense, I get these migraines. I'm very sensitive to energy. So I cover my head. It's a protection for my crown, right? Because at least this way, the energy will be more gentle with me instead of just full on force. And then now I got these migraines, right? So you complaining anyways, while you're allowing and surrendering, do not complain about yourself today. Be careful of your words. Choose your words wisely, because by you complaining, you're just reinforcing your feelings, even though you think that's harmless, but the energy is coming in and making it like amplified. So by you saying, let's say, I'm always tired, you're basically commanding the universe to keep giving you all the energies that make you tired. And that's why you're always tired. You see how that works? So today, allow, surrender, and clear this. Do not be fake positive. Okay, I'm gonna say that. Do not be fake positive. A lot of people in the spiritual community is always like, oh, it's love, light, and rainbows. That is so not true. Don't be fake positive, because remember, the universe matches the real you, not the fake you. So complaining, all you're doing is actually taking a negative addiction. You're falling into a negative addiction loop that then becomes a habit. That habit then shapes your reality. That's what you're doing by all these harmless negative, like complaining. Being that negative complaining is an addiction. It turns into one. It's self-sabotage. It's a victim the victim mindsets that seep in. Like I said, we are all our own worst enemies sometimes, and we don't even realize it. Even when I do it, my son or my husband will catch me. They don't believe in the same things that I do. But if they catch me doing that, it's like they quickly make me change my tone for a second. And I just think that's kind of cute, because that tells me that, they support what I believe in, They don't believe in that, but they know that I do, so they'll catch me I don't know. I think sometimes my son likes to do it just to kind of be like, haha, I got you. But at the end of the day, that's my reminder to go, you know what, they're right. Let me switch that. You know, I mean, we all need that. So today, as the energies are magnified, so anything that you put out is going to be magnified. So what you put out will come back magnified. So what you get or what you put out, you're going to get back. Remember that. So yeah, don't do that. Allow and surrender. Okay. Don't do spiritual rituals today. Just allow the energy to take in, cleanse it out, because the universe knows what it's doing. Okay. You're here today. The number 2 portal is basically for you to receive this energy. So your body is recalibrating. So if you're extra thirsty, and when you keep drinking that water and it's not quenching your thirst, it's because your body is recalibrating. So just, if you're tired, don't burn yourself out. Listen to your body. Your body is a transmitter. So if it's saying, hey, you need a rest, listen to it, rest. Because it's adjusting to the energies, and that's why it's feeling tired. That's why it's fatigued. That's why you're extra thirsty right now. It's receiving all this energy because the portals are opening up. And then the next, like the whole a week of February, it's about to get even crazier. So do yourself a favor, call all your energy back to be cleaned, renewed, restored, and refreshed. Get your power and energy back into alignment with the universe. And you can say a positive affirmation after you do that. And when you do the positive affirmation, include this saying in it, or this Bible verse inside of it. No weapons formed against me shall prosper. And now why? Because sometimes we tend to self-sabotage ourselves without even realizing it. And sometimes we need protection from our own selves. So by saying no weapons formed against me shall prosper, no weapons formed against me shall prosper. By saying that, not only are you being protected from the toxic people outside of yourself, but even the bad words you even spoke about yourself. So that's why you're calling in your energy today. You want it cleansed, fresh, and renewed. Why? Because you're going to start a new beginning, and you're going to stop these negative habits by changing just one little thing, like to just speak positive about yourself tomorrow after this portal, or start today. That's what the portal's for. Cleanse your energy, ask for it to be back cleansed and renewed. Include no weapons formed against me shall prosper. Why? Because we had spoken bad things about ourselves. We invited these energies in. That's why we have these toxic people. Yeah, some might be soul contracts, but at the end of the day, we do need to take accountability for ourselves as well, right? That's what being like the spiritual awakenings are all about, taking accountability and responsibility for our own selves, you know. So that's growth. So basically that's kind of why when I started writing these books and doing what I do, it's basically a mission of oneness. And what the mission of oneness is bringing yourself back to you, bringing yourself to one. When you are one or balanced, you are at peace, right? And that's self-mastery. So be mindful of your words today. Your words are either going to push you forward or hold you back. So trust in yourself, trust in the universe. Stop asking for signs. Don't ask the universe for signs today, because by you asking for a sign, you're basically telling the universe, I don't trust you. I don't trust myself. I need a sign. Give me a sign. Don't do that. Allow and surrender. Sit in silence for a minute if you feel anxiety. When I do it, I sit in the position when I start getting anxiety, and I kind of do one of these numbers. And by kind of doing this and I don't speak about the anxiety, but if I feel it, I close my eyes and I breathe in. And I do something like this. And it's almost like you're giving yourself a hug, in a sense. I know it kind of sounds silly, and then you're transmuting that energy. That's honoring your feelings, because people are like, well, I need to honor my feelings. You don't need to speak it to honor it. You can feel it. And like, as you breathe in and you exhale, remember, when you breathe in, the energy moves up to your head. When you exhale, everything goes to out, right? So cleanse that energy away by breathing out. So do this. You do it enough times, that anxiety goes away. Why? Because you're bringing yourself back into balance. You're finding your core self. That is your mission of one, or the mission of oneness. It's everything that even Jesus himself was speaking upon. So sit in silence if you need to. The most powerful sign that you will get today, or in the next couple days, or in the last few days, is going to be a whisper. That gut feeling that won't go away, that's your sign. Just so you know. Be ready to receive the energy and do not chase it. These people that are burning themselves out and doing all these spiritual rituals because why, it's a portal, we can't waste it. Nope. All you got to do is allow, because the energy is teaching us that we don't, we are leaving the sign of, like, the way that the world is working right now and the way that Mother Earth is working, we are leaving an era, and the era that we're leaving was the sign of Pisces. That was the sign of, hey, we got to run, we got to chase, we got to do this. Now we're stepping into the age of Aquarius. And as a feminine side, because Pisces is a masculine sign, if you want to be an empress or an emperor, you don't chase. Allow the energy to come to you. Allow and surrender. That's what this 2-2 portal is about. It's not about how much you can get in one day. Done. No, don't do that. You're just going to burn yourself out and then fall into a spiritual trap. So remember, your body knows what is happening before your mind does, because your body is a transmitter. It takes a while for your mind to catch up and go, man, why am I hurting today? Why am I so thirsty? Why does my throat hurt today? Because your body is processing this energy and your mind hasn't gone, oh. So your body knows first, and then your mind will catch up in a little while, So while your body is processing this shift, don't burn yourself out and do not push through the fatigue, okay? And also be very mindful of your words today. And if you want an affirmation done, I will put one out today, but the affirmation that I came up with today, because I thought it just fit with the 2-2 portal, was, so today, I am beautiful and I am strong. No weapons formed against me shall prosper. Now I'm going to experience this beautiful day today that I was blessed with, because the divine is doing its perfect work here and now, and every phase of my life is in divine order now. I will put that out in a short. But let's continue and just do a quick energy reading to start. But I wanted to catch everybody up on the 2-2 portal. I should have done it yesterday, but I'll be honest with you, I was so drained yesterday that it was not happening. And today my throat is killing me. And there is not enough water in this world right now that will satisfy it. So what do we need to know today? Ooh, Mars energy. Force yourself to confront and force yourself to energize. Mars energy today. Ooh. Oh, wait a minute. I think Mars also, if it's not today, it's tomorrow. Mars is about to end retrograde, which means, like I said, with the rubber band, everything that is tense or has had the tense buildup, and when Mars decides to go direct and starts moving, that little rubber band is going to snap. And Mars is the planet of war, okay? So keep yourself grounded. That's crazy that card came out. Anyways, let's get a few cards to get a little energy reading done today. These are my tea leaf cards. Again, they're kind of small, so I have a little, I'm gonna be fighting them. Let's just say that. Okay, we got one. Archway. New opportunities, possibilities, and paths are now going to be opening up. Yay! That's a good one. What else we got going on? We got 2 more. Oh no, we didn't. We got 4 more. Okay. We got Kangaroo. Unsettled times. Need to plan ahead. So expect the unexpected is what I get out of that. Caterpillar. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, when Mars starts going in, when it ends its retrograde, things are gonna start speeding up. So right now, enjoy the slowness. because yeah, things are going to speed up. I don't know how to say this word, but I'm a tankard English. I don't know what that's about. My English is not good today. All right, tankard, celebration, fun, and enjoyment. You know, what's funny is actually I'm going to be doing that today. I have a date with my little man, my little son, my youngest son. Crib, a birth or conception of a child or enterprise. Maybe you got a new idea. It's time to bring it to life. These are the energies for today, and I'm liking it. So remember, things are not, if you're in a bad situation or feeling like you're in a bad spot, things are about to change. Things are going to start moving forward. We got opportunities. If you got an idea, bring it to fruition. Today, try to celebrate. Have some fun. Enjoy it. Enjoy life. It was a gift for us to wake up today, right? Even though things aren't the way that we wanted it to be or we planned it to be, but it's not necessarily the destination, it's the journey, right? So you need to celebrate yourself because you had a hard road. We all did. What else do we need to know today? Something flew out and landed in my lap. An opportunity is just gonna land in your lap. You don't need to work for it. I'm going to. And it's beautiful. The card that came out is having clarity. Just, this is the temperance card. So that's having clarity. That's balance. That's funny that it just fell into my lap. So clarity, balance. Also, anything that you lost will be restored. It's, you know, having clarity. Bringing balance into situations and into your life. It's rest. It's time to rest. Forgiving someone for a wrongdoing. This is the Five of Swords in reverse. Forgiving somebody for a wrongdoing. Forgiveness. Forgiveness frees yourself. People always say, oh, I don't want to forgive them because they don't deserve it. Actually, it's not for them. It's for you. Because when you can forgive somebody for the wrongdoing, even forgiving yourself for doing something wrong, you now freed that energy. And you can bring some, and then by freeing it, you cleared it, you cleansed it, you gave it love. Now you are able to have these new beautiful opportunities and you can move forward. So forgive. You got a gift coming in. It's also sharing money. You see this girl? She's sharing food with the hungry birds. This is also a pentacle card. It is the Six of Pentacles. It's sharing her wealth. So you have a gift coming in. I have, there's a little belief that I have, and I know a lot of other cultures believe in this too, but it's a karma culture. It's a karma belief. If you share something, and it could be money or food, then that by you sharing that, that is the thing that you will never be in lack of. So people always ask me, or asked me one time, why are you sharing your food with all these kids and all these people? But you know what? I've never been in lack when it came to food or money. You know, it's energy. If you share it, what you put out will always come back to you. You'll never be in lack. And there are times where, you know, I didn't have something and somebody gave it to me. You know why? Because that's something that I freely give out to a lot of people. So, karma is real. But you have a gift coming in. We have clarity. Balance will be restored. It's time to rest. Forgive somebody for a wrongdoing. And since you have a gift coming in, also share it. Don't be stingy. There's something that they don't want us walking away from right now. So, hold on. Don't walk away. And by you not walking away, that's why it's not making you happy. Or maybe you're not walking away from something, and that's why you're not happy. Hold on. Yeah, you know what it is. Whatever it is deep and down inside you haven't walked away from, that's the very thing that's actually, it's hindering you. All right, I got two male and female energy cards that just came out. It is the King of Wands and the Queen of Cups. So, male and female energies. they both came out upright, so the balance is there. This is usually typically a fire sign energy, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and the Queen of Cups is usually a water sign, so Pisces, Scorpio, and I forgot the other one. Pisces, Scorpio. I forgot the other one. Sorry, don't be mad at me right now. But anyways, this is usually someone who is creative. They're a go-getter, but they usually don't finish what they started, but they mean well. This energy is a loving and kind person, and people like to think she's naive because she's so loving and kind, but her emotions are balanced, right? So you got two energies, and the masculine seems to not know that, oh, so there's some masculines that are in the upright position right now that they did not know that this Queen of Cups, who is loving and kind, she is also a truth speaker. And I think a lot of this energy became this energy because this guy did not know that he wasn't supposed to mess with her. But he messed around and found out. So stand in your truth today. Bring your power back to yourself today for sure. Female energies, you will be returning back to financial stability and companionship. So whatever you guys lost, you will get back. Female energies are being asked to also have fun and look and find your inner child. It's time to start having fun. Sometimes we take our lives too seriously. I'm going to say with the male energies, some male energies, mainly I'm going to say fire signs, wanted to mess around and find out. The true speakers in the male energies, you guys are safe and protected. A lot of males right now, if you are planning a trip, that trip is protected. There is a reason for your traveling coming into, I guess, the next couple days. So the true speakers of the males out there, you are being safe and protected. I would say the other males that messed around and found out, you actually were in a fight that should have never have happened. And I think you're coming into awakening about that. It's okay. It's a lesson that needed to be learned. Forgive yourself and forgive whoever that might have made you believe that you needed to fight when you probably shouldn't have. Don't carry regrets with you. I think the male energies that messed around and found out, I think either they had a face-to-face talk or they want to, but they don't want to because they don't really want to reconcile the situation, but they do want to talk about it, which kind of makes no sense. You need to balance that. If you all talked about it, maybe you're in your ego, but you are in the upright position. So that tells me that you did learn your lesson. You do want to talk about it, but you just don't want to reconcile with the person. You know, all you got to do is forgive and let it go. You don't need to talk to that person, but it looks like you want to, and I don't know why. Let's find out. Oh, because you knew you caused an injustice and you need to heal. So, put you in a pickle. Put you in a pickle. Forgiveness. You are being asked to release yourself from it. You do not need to speak upon it. You do not need to have the face-to-face talk. You just need to release yourself from the situation entirely. Release yourself from it. Forgive yourself. Forgive the other person. Send love. Thank them for the lessons, and then the healing. And also yourself, because if you woke up and you messed around and found out, and you realize you were the one at wrong, you do not need to have a face-to-face talk. You don't need to speak upon it. But the fact that you now have clarity, you know you messed up, forgive yourself, Let it go and release yourself from it, because you need to heal. And honestly, that will change your whole life around, just by releasing yourself from the whole situation. Like I said, you are in the upright position. It's fine, you know. So let's move forward. All right, some of my fire sign women out there, the ones that are being creative, or it doesn't have to be fire sign women, but they're, if you're in the Queen of Wands energy, but you are in the upright position, that tells me that you have an idea. A lot of female energies are also being guided to meet their emperors. You will have a destined and fated event coming. So a destined and fated meeting to meet, let's say, an emperor. Also, the ones that are creative and need to birth that idea, it was destined and fated for you to do it. Confirmation. Get out there and do it. Stop holding yourself back. Do it. Oh, so on the negative side of things, so now that we got that, because that's actually a beautiful reading, we have the devil. Devils are also addictions. But that's not what the card I'm feeling today. I would say, like, hey, watch out for addictions today. Yes, because it will be amplified. That's what the 2-2 portal is. So if you have an addiction problem, and addictions can be anything. It could be as simple as coffee, smoking, gambling, shopping, you know, overeating. You need to do some inner work. Fix that. And you know how you can start to fix it? By just simply stating, I quit smoking today. I'm going to quit overeating today. Because the more you do say that to yourself, you're actually going to change your perspective, and then you're not going to do that. Because your brain is going to search for you not to do that. It's like basically, you don't even have to be spiritual to think that way. It's more of it's psychology. Anyways, so the dark forces do know. Oh. So if you want to look at it as a spiritual warfare type of thing, the dark forces, the devil does know ties are now severed and the truth has come out. Stay in your truth at this time, because we got a victory. We're going to be moving forward. Judgment has been called, or we are going to have to make a decision, but we are moving in the right direction. Judgment has been called on the dark forces. That's why the ties are severed now. And if you look at it this way, sever, you could also look at it this way. If you're not into the spiritual warfare things, it's time to cut ties with your addiction problem. You're only hindering yourself. By cutting ties with your addiction problem and being truthful and honest with yourself, you will be moving, you will get a victory, you will be moving in the right decision. You just need to make that choice. You need to make that judgment call. And if you don't make that judgment call, the universe is going to force it upon you. Bottom of the deck is judgments are still being placed, so watch out for third-party situations. I feel like those are about to end, but your names will be cleared. The ones that were lied on, people were behind your back, you talking crap, your names have been cleared. And judgment has been placed upon those, because we need to move forward, because some of us have a higher calling and we have a purpose in life that needs to be fulfilled so that we can help others. And now that I just said that out loud, now I know why my life is going in the direction that it's going in. That was a beautiful reading. Let's clear that. I'm going to move forward into my deck of cards. This is the AKMoonstone Oracle story. You can get it on my Etsy store, AKMoonstone. But let's pull one card to end this reading. Well, this is too many, but I will grab the first one out. Charcoal cleansing. That's perfect for today. But I also said, don't do any spiritual rituals today. I did, however, I always take a spiritual shower, but I didn't really take I took a shower. and I stuck some lavender salts at the bottom of my bottom of my shower, basically because I really didn't want to. I'm relaxing. I'm stepping back from my rituals for a minute because I don't feel that they're needed at this time, especially because of the affirmation that I put out today. So definitely it's saying we should do well, I guess I was listening to the music. Mirror. Things are being mirrored to us. So my throat's been hurting, so that's why I played someone doesn't want me speaking, but guess what? It's happening. All right, so I got 2 cards. We are ending it with chakra clearing because obviously there's something we need to know, and birthright. Let's start with chakra clearing because there's something that we need to know. Chakras are your energy setters within the body that plays a vital role in maintaining balance and well-being. Okay. Chakra clearing is the process of cleansing, balancing, and activating your chakras. It involves removing any blockages or impurities that may be preventing your chakras from functioning properly and enhancing their natural qualities. The basic principle is to use your intention and awareness to direct your energy and attention to each chakra to clear it. When your chakras are imbalanced, you are not balanced, which can also affect your health. That's why they want us to do that. Okay. The easiest way to clear your chakras is to prepare your space, set your intentions, get grounded, choose any chakra clearing technique that best fits you, such as meditation, yoga, sound healing, the use of crystals, aromatherapy, oils, breathwork, journaling, guided sessions, or you can just simply say this powerful affirmation to help cleanse your chakras so that you can be the best you. And you can say, I am grounded, safe, protected, and secure in my body and environment. I give and receive love freely and unconditionally. I see clearly and trust in my intuition and my inner wisdom. I create and express myself effortlessly, worthy of healthy relationships that honor and respect me. I do release and embrace, knowing the universe and the divine has a plan. I speak with love and kindness towards myself and others. I know I am a divine being of light and love, and I am in one with the universe, and the universe is one with me. And now all of my chakras are now balanced, cleansed, renewed, and restored, and I am in total alignment with all that is. Namaste. That's what the card says. I will put a short out on that, and now I see why we need to balance our chakras. I said no spiritual rituals, but balancing your chakras should be a daily thing anyways. But I did say to speak because that makes sense because the energies are amplified today. I'm just meaning with like the spiritual rituals, some people place way too much into that, and today it's not about that. It's about allowing and receiving. So let's go to birthright. Okay. As seen throughout the scriptures, we all have some sort of divine inheritance, our birthright, that was bestowed upon us in ancient times. This inheritance included not only material possessions, but also spiritual promises and responsibilities. Your divine inheritance or birthrights were destined to be yours, as long as you do not sell or trade it off. Remember, thieves do not rob empty houses. When you receive the gift of wholeness, you then rediscover your divine birthright. God called on certain ones not because they are better than others, but because they have a greater purpose to fulfill. How we align ourselves with the divine's mission or plan in living differently than others is one of the Creator's ways He put trust in certain souls that are here on earth. Wow. Their identity, purpose, and divine trust in them is what makes it relevant for anyone encountering questions about faith, beliefs, or divine demands. As you fulfill your birthright responsibilities, you will never be alone. As your relationship with the divine deepens, you will be safe, protected, and loved. Don't let the world change you when you were born to change the world. Anything that was ever taken or stolen, either time, energy, money, people, blessings, material possessions, will always be restored, sometimes even greater, especially if it was your divine inheritance or birthright. We are going to be celebrating today. Celebrate. It's a portal. Amplify that energy. We are getting what was taken. It's coming back. We're getting our divine inheritance. I'm going to put out 2 quick shorts so that we can do the charka clearing and my daily affirmation that I made up today, which makes sense with this and the divine birthright. Divine intervention is at play. Destined and fated events are happening. This is exciting. Well, that's all I have for today. So everybody be out there, or everybody who, I cannot speak. And it's troubling me. I'm even wearing sodialite right now. Anyways, everybody be safe out there. Do what you need to do, but relax and enjoy this new energy that's coming in. Because as soon as Mars starts moving, things are going to start speeding up. And I always say, when the universe makes us all rest, that tells me we got something big coming in, and we're going to be really busy. So enjoy the downtime for the moment. Anyways, thank you for all the likes, shares, and subscribes, and the comments. It means a whole lot to me. Be safe out there and cleanse this energy and enjoy it. Allow and surrender. Thank you for your time. Namaste.